All right, so here's an update on the Datsun that has nothing to do with the differential, but I'll show you that anyway. I got this body kit. I just test fit it real quick. I like it. I'm gonna have to do some fine tuning here, realign this a little bit. That's two separate pieces that are bolted together, so that's minor. On this side, it came together a little better. It had to do with user errors. You can see how close it is to the tire. It might rub a little. And in order for it to look right in the wheel arches, I'm gonna have to lower the car even more, except it'll compromise the geometry of the suspension, even with my improvements. Right now, you going any lower and the roll center is just gonna be a little weird. If this was a factory Datsun and this is how low it was, it would just be ridiculous already. So, yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see. I'll figure something out. I still have to make some camber adjustments in the back, finish the brake bracket. I gotta plumb the brakes and plumb the clutch. Other than that, the driveline is more or less complete, or at least road trip worthy. And you guys know me, I road trip random garbage, so the car is still rusty as ever. That has to be addressed. But here we are at ride height. Control arms on two different angles. I think it's because the shocks they settle differently. But as you can see, there is the drive shafts, or the CV axles, and they work, sort of. I made them work. I had to do some hackery, but pretty happy with this particular roll center for the rear. I don't know how much lower I'm gonna have it. I don't think I'm gonna have it any lower because I like to load stuff up in the back, tools and whatnot. I don't just ever drive around empty. So, yeah. Looking forward to actually road tripping it. It has a rough body kit, and it all kind of sort of works. Shape-wise, I mean, there's plenty of work to do still. I got to figure out what's going on with the rear, make sure everything sits nice and flat, and all that. So yeah, there's an update on what this old Datsun looks like. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I'm going to do for the master cylinder and the clutch cylinder. I do have a 3-master brake pedal set from Willwood, but I'm thinking of doing a firewall on one instead. That's just a 2-master. 3's tempting though. 3's nice, but that one's floor mounted and I test fit it. It doesn't really give me any room to work the pedals. And I'm a short guy. I can only imagine how taller people are gonna be. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, tell me what you think of the looks of this thing. This is one of the few, well, this was the cheapest kit I could get, but this is also one of the few kits that, well, I still have to do a little bit of work, but give it more or less clears the front tires as they turn. I couldn't just run flares because I had to hack so much out of the back and the front of the fender, whereas this one, function follows, or form follows function. So this back cutout isn't just for nothing. It's when you turn the wheel, I really gotta start driving this thing. Anyways, when you turn the wheel, it clears it. On the front, same thing. If it was lower, it would work a little better, but I really don't want to lower it. So, alrighty, there's that. I'll keep you guys posted. I got a lot of work coming up, so that I can't really do much for this car. The whole axle fiasco really held me up, which I'm not thrilled about, but I got other axles coming from a different source, and we're gonna go see how those look. Those are built from scratch, heat treated, etc., etc. So they should, in theory, be better axles. At least they were sold as such, and the pricing was similar. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, take it easy.